What's going on, guys? It's October 27th, 2014. Last night was WWE Hell in a Cell on pay-per-view on the WWE Network. Now, hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. I just want to start off by saying it was very unpredictable, to say the least. Now, if you guys read the dirt sheets and all the news wrestling sites, what happened in the show, some you might have known that it would happen. But especially the picture on your screen, especially the conclusion of last night's pay-per-view, I did not expect that whatsoever. Maybe some of you guys did, but the good thing is that I didn't, so it fooled me. It drew me in. Now I'm pumped for tonight's Monday Night Raw edition, but let's talk about the rest of the show. Well, the pre-show we had Mark Henry versus Bo Dallas, where Mark Henry defeated Bo Dallas with the World's Strongest Slam and pretty much squashed him. Now, I didn't watch the pre-match, the pre-show, was doing other things. I think I was watching the conclusion of last night's late afternoon NFL football games, Eagles-Cardinals. That was a great game, but it was part of the pre-show, so Mark Henry was able to beat Bo Dallas. Now, the first match of the live telecast show, we had 2 out of 3 falls match for the IC title between Dolph Ziggler and Cesaro. Ziggler earned the first fall after rolling up Cesaro during a big swing attempt, and Ziggler also pinned Cesaro for the second fall after the Superkick, followed by his finisher, the Zig Zag. So best 2 out of 3 falls. Ziggler scored the first 2. Cesaro was unable to get any falls down, so that's pretty interesting. But nonetheless, Dolph Ziggler won and is still your Intercontinental Champion. We had the loser becomes the winner's assistant for a month match between the sisters of Nikki and Brie Bella. Great match, actually, nonetheless, but Brie Bella had the upper hand at first, but Nikki got Brie with not 1 but 2 rack attacks, defeating her sister Brie. So later in the night, Brie and Nikki were talking, actually. And Nikki was like, you get me the smoothie, you put the bananas in it, you put the strawberries, the blueberries, and stuff like that. Brie said she did, and dumped it on, and Nikki took it, had a sip, and then dumped it over Brie's head and said, that one was actually for you, now go back and order me the same thing, because that one will be for me. So, looks like Brie will have a long month to be Nikki's assistant. We had Goldust and Stardust defeat the Usos to retain the tag team titles as Stardust kicked the leg out from under Jimmy Uso, allowing Goldust to hit the final cut, his finisher, to retain the tag titles. We had the first of 2 Hell in a Cell matches, this one for the #1 contendership to face Brock Lesnar for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship in the future. I don't know when, but it was John Cena versus Randy Orton in a great match, actually. Most of you guys think it's bland because we've seen this time after time after time. But nonetheless, I was a fan of the match. I liked it. And John Cena defeated Randy Orton. John Cena won after using the Attitude Adjustment to put Randy Orton through a table. Randy Orton hit some huge RKO out of nowhere, so that was solid. I love how WWE is converting all those vines into real life. Michael Cole, JBL, Jerry Lawler on the announce table reacting like crazy. So that was good, but John Cena defeated Randy Orton. So in the near future, we will once again see Brock Lesnar versus John Cena. So we will see what happens next for Randy Orton. Especially following the main event, it seems that the Dean Ambrose-Seth thing might be finished. And now that may set up Paul Heyman and John Cena to just continue bickering back and forth. And hopefully set up for Randy Orton and Seth Rollins. That'll be pretty solid. But we'll just have to wait and see. Sheamus defeated The Miz, retaining the United States title after nailing The Miz with the bro kick. Sheamus then had The Miz putting up his arm, and Sandow is doing the same thing. So Damien Sandow is amazing. Honestly, is gold. I love it. I'm a huge fan, so... But nonetheless, Sheamus defeated The Miz, retaining the title. Rusev defeated The Big Show with the accolade. Nothing too big there, other than time after time after time, Rusev continues winning. So nothing too big there. Divas Championship match, AJ defeated Paige. AJ tapped Paige out with a Black Widow. After the match, Paige turned on her newfound friend, newfound companion, sort of say, Alicia Fox. So Paige did retain AJ did retain the Divas title. We then had the Hell in a Cell match, the main event between Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose wanted to get his hands on Seth so badly for such a long time, finally was able to last night. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins did most of their fighting on top of the cage before the bell even rang. The match then began. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins fell off the middle of the cage onto the announce tables, the Spanish announce table and the regular announce table. So that was pretty cool. Crowd went crazy. Corporate Kane then at one point hit Ambrose in the face with the fire extinguisher, sprayed it at him. But in the middle of the match, the screen went black. There was like some odd sounds going on. So we didn't know what it was. And then it came on, and it was like a hologram of smoke, a hologram of a ghost. Then the lights turned back on. It was Bray Wyatt. It was like a hologram. Then Bray Wyatt came out of nowhere. Bray Wyatt was crawling upside down like a spider. And then Bray Wyatt hit Ambrose with his finisher, Sister Abigail. And then Seth was on top of him. Seth got onto him and able to hit the 1, 2, 3. Seth got the pin. Seth got the win. So Seth Rollins defeated Dean Ambrose in the main event. Bray Wyatt hit Dean Ambrose with his Sister Abigail to close the show. That's how it concluded. Bray Wyatt, Dean Ambrose. This is a new feud. I don't know, but it seems pretty solid. So we will see Bray Wyatt versus Dean Ambrose. This should conclude the Seth Rollins versus Dean, at least for now. Hopefully setting up Seth Rollins versus Randy. Now Cena is the new #1 contender versus Brock. I don't know when Brock will show up, but I don't know what's next for Cena. Probably, like I said, bickering with Paul Heyman and stuff like that. We shall see. That's why tonight's Monday Night Raw, October 27th, 2014, will leave you with all these answers, all the questions that you have, hopefully being answered tonight. So give me your thoughts in the comment section below. Check all the links in the description below regarding last night's pay-per-view and tonight's WWE Monday Night Raw. Hopefully you guys enjoyed last night's pay-per-view. Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks, guys.